Greetings. Welcome to the Developing Dad podcast, where we bring the Bible to bear on culture, education, and the family. Like, comment, subscribe, support. Let's get straight to it. All right, what are we talking about today? You could probably tell from the thumbnail. We're gonna talk a little bit about old Kirk Franklin. Let's watch this video first and see what old Kirk is doing. All right, let's talk a little bit about Kirk.
Kirk Franklin twerking on a singer at a gospel concert. Okay.
Snapping, working his hip nonsense. He took gospel, put his own spin on it. Nah, cause what? Man, in God we thrust. Look at that move. Now he's shaking his head. Boy, God's shaking his head too. Man, check this weight. Put the mic in the crowd. Oh, we doing this for money in that collection plate. He in church, but this...
Oh, with the tight stop. Oh, snap. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about this. Let's bring the Bible to bear on old Kirk Franklin. Now, this is an age-old debate. I've been listening to Kirk Franklin. I started listening to him a long time ago when I was in church and singing and doing, what you do when you grow up in the black church in the 1990s, and Kirk Franklin, John P. Key, and the like, and everybody, all that. Some of y'all that's my age know exactly what I'm talking about. But Kirk Franklin began to push the envelope with first it was and the family, right? And then it was it God's property, and he just kept pushing the envelope, bringing in R. Kelly and Bono, and well, there's a girl, I don't remember the words, but y'all remember that song, right? So Kirk Franklin has been showing us who he is for a long time. His actions show it. All right. Proverbs 20 verse 11. Even a child makes himself known by his acts, by whether his conduct is pure and upright. What Kirk was doing on that stage is not pure and upright. He's showing us who he is. He's been showing us for years. When he first came out in the family, very subdued. He wrote songs. He would sing on maybe one song, but it was the family that was out there. He would, do the MC thing a little bit on each of the songs. It wasn't that bad. He was putting his toe in the water, right? To see how far he could take it. At this point, though, are we really confused as to who Kirk Franklin is? I don't think we should be. I don't think he's proven himself to be a Christian over all these years. I believe he's trying to serve two masters, and you can't do that. Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No one, including Kirk, no one can serve two masters, right? The Greek term there, the underlying term is doulos, right? From that verb, from the noun doulos, but that's where you get to be a slave to. Because you could serve one person and serve another person, but we're talking about being owned by. You can't do that. You can't be owned by two different masters. For he will either hate the one and love the other, or will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. This is Jesus talking here. Kirk is very successful, written many songs, has acquired great wealth based on his music. Kirk can't serve two masters. He's been trying for years, and those of us who are in Christ can see you're not serving Christ. Your music doesn't glorify Christ. What you do on stage shows that you're not chaste, pure. You're not. That's not the behavior of Jesus. Could you see Jesus on stage doing that? That's the question it's a trite question. What would Jesus do? But honestly, it really goes straight to the point with Kirk. Could you see Jesus up there doing what Kirk was doing? And if you couldn't, why is he doing it? If he follows Jesus. See, if Jesus is going this way, you go that way too. See, if Jesus is going this way and you're going this way, then you're not following. Straight up. I just want some money. That's what he's saying. when he produces these songs? I just want some money. I just want some money. That's why he's doing what he's doing. He just wants some money. And we need to stop promoting him. But I look at him as essentially a sensual false prophet. If we're going to look at 2 Peter 2. But false prophets also arose among the people, just as there will be false teachers among you who will secretly bring in destructive heresies, right? Through the music and the gyrating. Yeah, right? Even denying the master who bought them, bringing upon themselves swift destruction, and many will follow their sensuality. And because of them, the way of truth will be blasphemed. People are blaspheming the truth to support this sensual false prophet. And who is it? Who's going to be in the comments telling me that I shouldn't be judging? Don't judge. 2 Timothy answers that question. Verse 1, starting in chapter 3. But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty. For people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness, but denying its power. Oh yeah, we dance up here for the Lord, right? But the power of God is to change souls and to change hearts so that they walk in holiness. Y'all ain't doing that on them stage. Avoid such people. For among them, listen, are those who creep into households and capture who? Weak women. Those are the people that are going to be in the comments talking about you shouldn't judge. Who are you to judge? Weak women. Burdened with sins, led astray by various passions, always learning and never able to arrive at a knowledge of the truth. There's hope. Just as Jannes and Jambres also opposed Moses, so also these men also oppose the truth, men corrupted in mind and disqualified regarding the faith. But they will not get very far, for their folly will be plain to all, as was that of those two men. Kirk's folly needs to be plain to Christians, and it is to the Bible-believing followers of Christ. We see him as a sensual false prophet. Now, there are those who claim the name of Christ who will defend Kirk to the hilt. And these people, they need to be called out as well. And that's my last point, right? We got to start doing this straight up, calling them out. We got to call out the Kirk Franklins of the world, the late Carlton Pearsons of the world. When they go astray, I don't care how well they sing, what music they produce. Ty Tribbett and his whack theology. We need to be calling this mess out. This is ridiculous that we, and especially specifically in the black church, we seem to give these men license to continue to operate in licentiousness, in sensuality, in lasciviousness, and we don't say anything. Oh, it bumped. The music bumped. I don't care if the music bumps. What I want to know is, does it honor Christ as Lord? Does it teach truths about the Christian faith that I can hold fast to, that I can sing to the Lord and also encourage other brothers and sisters in Christ? I don't care if it bumps. I don't want to be able to play it loud. I don't play loud music in my car anyway. All right. We need to call them out. Just like Paul calls them out by name. 2 Timothy 1:15. He calls out Phygelus and Hermogenes. In chapter 2, verses 16 through 18. Hymenaeus and Philetus. Chapter 4, verse 10. Demas deserted me. Hymenaeus and Philetus, Phygelus and Hermogenes, Demas, by name, in a letter that we still reading today. Those 5 men called out by name. He's not the only. Alexander the coppersmith did me great harm. The Lord will repay him according to his deeds. Alexander's another one from the same book. We need to be willing to call these people out by name. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Until next time, be on the alert. Stand firm in the faith. Act like men. Be strong. See y'all around. Bye.